Our colleague Khayelihle Khumalo is there with them. Kaya, some beautiful scenes coming out from the Tambo International Airport as the students arrive. Tell us what's been happening this morning.
Well, that's right, Desiree. Very heartwarming scene here as the two students who were caught up really in those very ugly scenes in Ukraine. They've really just arrived in here. And of course, it's been a very agonizing experience for them. So I'm just going to go straight just to hear how they are feeling. So Nkateko, I'm just going to start with you. You're live on SABC News. How are you feeling right now? Finally, you're home after a very terrible ordeal.
Yeah, it's been a 5 or 6 day trip. Minimum sleep. I feel quite overwhelmed, but I'm really glad to be home. We didn't think we'd be home, honestly. From being in trains to seeing bombs to being stuck in borders for -3 conditions, sleeping on the floor without having food. It's good to be home, honestly. Yeah.
And let's hear from you, Mandisa. I mean, not a very good experience for you guys that you endured.
As you said, traveling for 4 days, not having proper food, no water, fighting for our lives, fighting other people, people trying to fight you, people stealing food, people fighting each other to get on trains, the racism at the borders, the low temperatures, freezing cold, us having to sleep on the street. Yeah.
So it was a survival of the fittest. Guys make it.
You have to run.
Honestly,
you need to know how to run. Yeah.
By the grace of God.
Yeah.
And I must say, I must thank the people in Hungary, especially Peter. As soon as we arrived, the hospitality was amazing. We got taken care of, given food, water, shelter. That was nice to experience that kind of hospitality. Yeah.
And did you guys feel at some point that you were left in your own devices because the assistance really was not really forthcoming, was it?
Assistance. All I just keep hearing all the time is send a list of names, send a list of names, just wait. Wait for how long? Because if we had waited until Monday to leave, Monday there's nothing. There's no school, our apartments are gone. If we did not leave Friday, we wouldn't be here today. If we didn't leave Friday.
So you guys are back home. What are you going to do now?
Sleep.
Try and look for different schools. We are fourth-year medical students, so we don't know what's going to happen now since our university is deteriorated. Our city is done. There's nothing. Rubbles. It's dire. It's really, really dire. I must say that might be hard. We're trying to apply. That'll be what I'm doing here.
All right, guys, we're going to leave it for now. But Desiree, I'm just going to see if we can speak to the mother just to hear her. How is she feeling right now? She was telling me about a very traumatic experience she had to enjoy as well. So, Mama, right now, how are you feeling? Your daughter is finally home. You were telling me about the flight you had to try and get and experiencing all kinds of hardship. How are you feeling at this point?
I'm so relieved. And I thank God they are here. I can see them now. Physically, I can see them. I thank God. That's all I can say.
How was that experience when Mandisa was sending you the voice notes right in the thick of one of the very unprecedented time, right in the war?
It was very difficult for us as a family, but we had to pray and trust God that He is protecting them. Not only Mandisa, all of them. I was praying for all of them. I was even praying for the whole of Ukraine. So God is so wonderful. God is so wonderful. He's so faithful. Yes, all I can say, I thank God.
All right, Mama, thank you so much. Of course, Desiree, that's Mandisa's mother. Of course, she's quite grateful. It hasn't been a very easy experience. And of course, you can see the scene where we are, right? The arrivals at terminals. Of course, you can see the families here. You can really see a very heartwarming moment. It's a joyous occasion as the family now will be interacting and making sure that their children are looked after. But also they were really talking about their experiences, really traversing the hardship and really a very emotionally taxing experience being away from home, especially because it's the coldest time in Ukraine. So imagine facing quite a very horrendous war. So for that, Desiree, back to you in studio.
Absolutely, Khaya. Thank you so much. Let's take you back